Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a foundation routine. So my first video, which was the pink glitter look, if you want to see how I did my foundation, go in with a primer. The primer that I will be using today is the Too Faced Hangover RX primer with coconut water, probiotic based ingredient, and skin revivers, and this is silicone free. So this is a really good primer. I have heard good things about it, so I thought I'd give it a shot. I've tried it a few times and it is more moisturizing. It does not have silicone, and yeah, as it says, it's silicone free, so it doesn't feel like slippery and slidey. It's more moisturizing. And it has a sticky feeling to it, a little bit like a glue, which is good so that your foundation can stay on neatly. I'm going to be using the Fenty Beauty Pro Filt'r Soft Matte Longwear Foundation in the shade 300. And this is a really nice foundation. It will give you flawless, like not flawless, it will give you like a natural coverage, medium to buildable. And the beauty blender I'm using, yes, it's disgusting, but yeah, so always shake your foundations before you use them, because some of them like settle at the bottom, the color. So just shake it, like all the contents will be homogenized. With your beauty blender, this part, just blend. Just bounce it on your face. So hey guys, one thing you need to know about this foundation is that it oxidizes, which means it changes color as it reacts to the natural oils in your skin. Some of the things you can do to reduce the amount of oxidation is to cleanse your skin really well before you put on any foundation, and also to moisturize well, and make sure you pick a shade that is possibly one shade lighter than what you usually pick, or even 2 shades lighter. So just check with the beauty advisors at the stores that you're getting your foundation at. So you get a pretty good workout by the time you're done bouncing this on your face. So for the under eye part, you use the pointed part of your beauty blender and just blend the foundation there. And another thing you want to do when you use a beauty blender is you want to push the foundation into your skin. And this is pro makeup tip, because another YouTuber, his name is Wayne Goss, he's a makeup artist, and his tip was to push it in so that your foundation actually goes into the pores and creases on your face. If you just swipe it or wipe it, it doesn't look as flawless. So this is one tip that I have been using whenever I apply my makeup, and it always looks really nice as compared to when I used to initially put my makeup. Okay. And you also want to bring it down your jaw in case you have different skin tones from your face and your body, like if you have a tan or something, neck, and also your ears actually. Okay. So after you do your foundation, you can then set your face. Now if your foundation looks a little bit oily or moist, then you can set it with a powder. If you don't want to use a powder to set your foundation, it's okay, but usually if you put a powder, it keeps your makeup lasting longer. So after I'm not gonna set my face with a powder because I like this finish. I don't want to add powder. It will make my skin look a bit like, it will make it look more dry. Okay, the concealer that I'm using right now is the Naked Skin by Urban Decay. It's the Weightless Complete Coverage Concealer, light diffusing, peptide infused, paraben free, in the shade Light Warm. So start by concealing any darkness under the eye and draw a triangle which will brighten the under eye area. Just a couple of lines on the forehead, bridge of the nose, Cupid's bow on the chin. So about this concealer, if you want a concealer that's really light, that does not crease and brightens your under eye, just ask the ladies who are working at the stores where this concealer is available. Sephora usually carries it, and they will suggest a color which is either your natural skin color or something that will make you look brighter. So the shade I'm using now makes my under eye brighter, and this is really good because it melts into the skin really nicely. So I'm just using the pointy end of the beauty blender to blend in the concealer into my skin. This concealer is excellent for covering dark circles and pigmentation as well. Another thing to note is blend quickly because this concealer sets fast. So next what I'm going to do is I'm going to set the under eye. Now to set it, I'm going to use the e.l.f. HD under eye setting powder in the color in the shade Sheer. Looks like this. And the brush I'm going to use to set my under eye is the ColourPop brush, the F5 brush. I'm just taking a small amount on the cap. So wherever you put the concealer, just dab the setting powder. And this setting powder is really nice and fine and smooth and yeah, not chalky. Okay, for blush, I'm going to be using the Morphe 9B palette, and it has a lot of nice, very nice shades like this. Using the multitask brush by Real Techniques, let's take a little tap off the excess. These shades are extremely pigmented. Morphe palettes are really nice because you don't need a lot for the pigmentation to show up on your cheek. As you can see, I just took a little bit and look how bright it is. Morphe palettes are really good. I really like using Morphe palettes, and it's not gonna break your bank. They're very affordable, and yeah. So if you can get your hands on the Morphe palette, get one. Get as many as you like. So for today, I'm going to use Innisfree Vivid Cotton Ink in the shade 5. So this is the yeah, it's like a liquid lipstick, and I really like this shade. It was actually completely sold out at one point in time, and I thought I lost it, and I was really sad. So this is a really nice shade. So for video purposes, I'm just speeding it up, but otherwise I do it quite slowly. And I start off with my Cupid's bow. If you're worried to start off with such a bright color, you can start off with nudes first, because they're a bit easier to work with. So just the upper lip first, and I mean, it's not a particular order. You can also start at the bottom lip first and then work your way up, and just trace the outlines as you go. And if you make a mistake, you could just wipe it off. So for highlight, I actually do have a highlight, and I'm going to use the Cover FX Custom Enhancer Drops in the shade, what is this? This is in the shade Sunlight, and this is one extremely beautiful and extremely gorgeous highlighter, but you have to be a bit light-handed, because yeah, and you can apply it with a beauty blender or your finger, but I usually use my, so it's like a dropper. Just take 1 or 2 drops, it's more than enough, so it's gonna last you a lifetime. I don't know if you guys can see. Can you see that? And to blend, you can just use your finger. So if you want, you can add a bit more to make it a bit more obvious if you like highlighters which are a bit more brighter. You don't have to use a highlighter if you don't want to. Actually, it just emphasizes certain parts of your face, but just a little bit is okay. Bridge of your nose. Oh, like here, and just blend it in. Yeah. If you want to apply some on your Cupid's bow, I suggest doing it before you apply the lipstick. And yeah, so this is the completed look with the pink glittery eyes and the full foundation. I hope you guys enjoyed this look. Now I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you like it, hit the thumbs up button. If you want to subscribe to my channel for more videos such as these and more tutorials coming up in the future, please subscribe to my channel. And